Good morning. It's 5:30 here, local time, and yeah, I'm nervous about today. Today it goes west of Estevan into no man's land, kind of. So right here is the route. It's 56 miles. It's not very far, but the town that I'm going to is Lake Alma on SK18. That's the road that I'm taking. There's only one other town available, and both towns really don't have much on amenities and services. I hope I can find more water in Alma. I'm taking the 4 liter of extra water along again, so I'm not totally screwed if I don't find water. But the question then is, can I continue on or not? Because the route that I'm having, it's just really barely any service going to Grassland National Park there. So this is definitely gonna be the next challenge. That's why I'm just so freaking nervous there. Just because of the amount of services, and it's a long route, the highway that I'm taking here through the SK18. Fallback is always going up one highway. That's like a day's worth of riding about, and it would be SK18. There are a few more towns there, so that would be the more reasonable route. But I really wanna as nervous as I am, I'm also excited to take on the challenge. So yeah. So, it's gonna be tough. We're gonna see how that's gonna work out. It's sometimes hard to know beforehand from the outside. You have to be in the mess to really judge it, whether it's good or not. So that's kind of my plan, to dive in and see and make the judgment then along the way. So yeah, I'm eating breakfast here and have some milk and drink the rest of the water. I need to have the 2 eggs there for on the road. Yeah. See you down the road. Cross your fingers for me, hold your thumbs or whatnot. And yeah, we see. I'm gonna just finish up the breakfast and then hit the road. So behind us is Estevan. That's where I stayed. Didn't take any videos of the town just because there were a lot of stop signs. And then I went down a steep gravel path, kind of a shortcut to this road here. But yeah, the town is very nice. It's multi-culti. Felt really safe in there. In the hotel, I was expecting the hotel to be way worse for being the lowest budget hotels, but the residents were really nice in there, and I really enjoyed it. So great. Obviously it wasn't as nice as the Airbnb that I was at, but for the lowest budget hotel, the most divey hotel, it was really good. Maybe they run it very well. So yeah, very happy about that.
So I checked on the cell coverage for the route, and the deal here in Saskatchewan, I'm never gonna be able to pronounce that. In SK, the cell coverage is done by the local cooperative telephone company. So no matter what plan you have, you always roam on the same network here. So here in town, Estevan, I had G5, perfectly fine. Out on the road, you often get LTE, and really the only place where I probably won't get coverage is in the grassland, and maybe some small short pockets here and there. But the Grassland National Park doesn't have coverage, at least not once you leave the campground, the eastern campground, the main one. So on the packing, yeah, this is the sucky part, the gravel from the entrance. And let me focus here to get over this. Okay, I wish there was less gravel on the side here, but yeah, what I packed, I still have 2 rolls of toilet paper. I haven't used much toilet paper at all, so 1 roll would have been totally fine. So overpacked there. Still didn't get rid of it because now I'm going in the more remote area. I don't know. Really didn't need it. Also still have 2 cans of fuel. One is half full, that one that I use, and the other one is totally full. Again, that's probably overkill, since on the remote areas I probably will cook a little less even. So we'll see. Yeah, so with fuel I probably have enough to get all the way to Vancouver and maybe a little further. Anyhow, also have the half a box of pancake batter still, and a box of bacon. Just never came around. I just never came around to cook pancakes. So definitely some spaces to lighten your weight that I haven't done yet. So far this road is fairly busy. Maybe it's just because we're still close to Estevan and it gets quieter as we get away. Quite a few people are turning here. Wherever here is, it's like middle of nowhere. So yeah, we're gonna head west. Today should be nice and sunny. We might have some tailwind to give us a push. I'm saying we're going in areas where services barely exist or don't exist. So let's hope everything works out. I'm filled up with water, 4 liters extra in the 3 bottles. Yeah, that's it. Let's go and see what's behind this hill. Woohoo! Here we have a lone tree, and over there on the horizon is the huge power plant for this area. Look at this! Look at this! It's gonna come here any minute. I was saying second, but I have to ride a 0.1 mile still. Whee! There it goes! Woo! 1,000 miles! Woohoo! That's where we are at 1,000 miles, guys! Woo! Yay! This deserves a stop right there, and we celebrated with a swig of water. Woohoo! Yay! 1,000 miles to you! Let's go another 1,000 miles and a bit more. Vancouver, here we come! That farm has an amazing amusement park out there. Swimming pool, lookout tower, putt-putt golf over there across the bridge. This is a pretty cool farm. Of course, as a kid, your friends are far away. That's for sure. But a cool farm, nonetheless. Don't know if you see it, but the road goes all the way to the horizon. There are a couple of bumps. Straight there. That's a nice farm again. All the farms are pretty nice here. Yeah, so I don't know how far that is. Is that 20 miles? In that case, we'll get there today. I really don't have a clue. Look at these fields, they're cool in the sun. The yellow, not yellow, but bright green, mustard green. Pretty cool. The end of the world on our left is kind of getting closer. We just go over there, we fall off the earth, I think. That ridge line was full of wave before. See you down the road. They have some event here. Cows, horse rides, banking station. Pretty cool. Die eine Fata Morgana, so nah und doch so fern. This road is like a mirage. You can see it up on the horizon, and once you get to the horizon, you see the same thing again. You'll never get to the end. Ooh, look at the horizon. It's just roads, never-ending roads. We just arrived in Alma. stopped by the post office since it was just open, still open.
You have arrived.
Asked them for a toilet, and they were saying the restaurant at the skate rink is open, and that should be somewhere out here. So we're going there. That's open. We're gonna eat some, get some water. Ooh, over there's the skate rink. Ooh, there are people. Quite a few. Ah, that's gonna be awesome.
Street West, then you will arrive at your destination.
Drink cafe open till 4 p.m. So definitely gonna go in there, eat, drink, get some additional water, plan if I'm gonna go further. I think I am. It's only 1 o'clock right now, so definitely good time to make some more miles.
You have arrived.
Right now I have drank 1 water bottle, which is amazingly little, but I was like dumping the water in early this morning. So let's not park in front of the handicapped one. One right here. Perfect. So see you after lunch. So as mentioned, I stopped at Lake Alma at the ice rink, restaurant, cafe, and obviously the ice rink is closed, but the cafe is open. There was one person working there, several guests were there. It was kind of over lunch hour, so she was busy, but good to see that the business is still kind of going. Really appreciate it. Got the burger, bacon cheeseburger loaded for 10 bucks Canadian, and a salad. It was a very simple salad for 7 Canadian bucks. Kind of what you were expecting. They actually had free water, so drank 2 glasses of water, filled up my water bottle, and the water tasted very good. So I have 3 bottles of water and 4 liters. Talked, I sat by some farmers. After more farmers came, sit along, the conversation got a little bit better. We were chatting a little bit. Not too much. But yeah, I kind of assumed that I moved on, and it is kind of early in the day anyway, so I am moving on. That means I'm off my planned route for today. It also means I probably don't come to a fixed campsite or anything like that. Not like this town had a campsite. So tonight we'll wing it. Right here, the road is going south, so I'm like having to pedal hard because we have southeast wind. But pretty soon it should go west again, and then it's not as bad. Anyway, let me paddle. The scenery hasn't changed yet because see you up the road this time. The slam is going on exactly how I kind of imagined this whole area. Long off nothing. Wow. because we're going against the wind. It's pedaling downwind. Pedaling downhill against the wind. Pedaling against the wind uphill. It was getting so slow. And my leg needed a different exercise. Anyway, so walking up the hill is good. Gives different motion to my leg. So it's 6 miles that we have to go against the wind. Getting somewhat closer. 2.5 miles left. Was already tempting to take a gravel road, but we have a long way to go west, and the asphalt can house the wind better. And I think the gravel road was going up and down much more too. So I don't think that would have been a smart move. Anyway, we're on top of the hill. So I'm gonna jump on the bike again and pedal against the wind, downhill. There's so much that plays with how much distance and how things are going. Today it's definitely the tailwind. Tomorrow we have a tailwind too. So we should get to Grassland National Park tomorrow evening already. So before I was like planning on 3 days instead of 2 days or so. But yeah, the wind really helps there, and the road condition and everything. It's really hard to plan beforehand what you encounter and stuff like that. So flexibility is always great, and then just go with the flow. So yeah, my goal is to get to the Grassland Park, International Park, whatever, don't know. Okay, but that's where the plan is. Then it really depends on the weather and local situation what I'm gonna do. Am I crossing the grassland? Do I have to wait something out? Do I have to abort it and just go north? We'll find out when we're there. All options should be fine and possible. So yeah. So today we're gonna go to Big Beaver. That's kind of the goal. I mean, I could stop anywhere, but that's a campground and stuff like that. The store closes there at 6, so the store doesn't help me much, really. And the store in the morning doesn't open till 8 or 9. I think 9 was it. Also a time when I am already gone. So we'll see, maybe I just stay somewhere on the road, because that's like 3 miles off the beaten path. So that adds 6 miles to the trip. And if it doesn't give me anything, I don't know. Hey friends! How are you doing? Are you guys cheering me on? Say, go Klaus, you can do it! Go Klaus, go! You can do it! If you can't do it, somebody else can. Yeah. So highway, Saskatchewan Highway 18 has become a little bit more patchwork here. Still decently amount of traffic going on though. What the fudge? Why are they running with me? This is crazy. Don't do anything stupid, cows. I guess they're cheering me on there. Holy crap. It's 10 miles an hour that they are going. Maybe I should have taken an ox wagon. They're still trapping along. How are you coming along? Crazy. And the field is huge. I'm exhausted just watching them. Okay, I'm exhausted pedaling too. That is crazy that they follow me, cheer me on. Kind of cool. Yep, they're going off their way. Bye bye. And we're going there. Oh gosh, I see the horizon again. It's a street, a long, long street again.
Follow this way for 26.5 miles.
26.5 miles, it just announced. So, see you down the road. I've seen these signs here, quite a few. I think those are like towns or something that lived and died out here. Seemed like a lot of towns died. And all about the same time. This one was actually a bit longer. It's in the late 40s that the towns shut down. Holy moly! Just see this valley here. Wow! Crazy! Crazy, crazy. Gorgeous, awesome, crazy. So we have 90 miles in, 20 or so more to go. Feeling it, definitely. Awesome downhill, but I don't dare to ride it with the camera. This road isn't too great and we have good speed. But look at this beautiful area here. It's crazy, it's awesome, gorgeous. Woo! Maybe if I make it longer. into this plain here. Wow. So I think this is the Mud Flats, Mud Valley or something like that. Oh yeah, the steam behind us, the smoke, they are making asphalt. They're putting gravel into tar for road repair later. So we're gonna go through here and then we need to go up that hill again. It's gonna be short and steep apparently. Exactly something that I don't have strength for, but it has to happen now. Be a cool place to stay for the night, but everything is private land here. Good morning. Day 22. We are at Big Beaver campground. What is this weather? I'm not totally sure what this weather is. Cloudy, overcast. Not sure if it will rain or not. This way. I'm so close, but I'm experiencing the total destruction, collapse, I don't know. It's just like your body, your mind, everything is just gonna go to crap here. So I decided I need to put more crap into my body. Get some energy or something. Incredible day though. The landscape that we went through, the miles that we made. Wow, amazing. Amazing what you can push yourself to do. And it's just because I want to harvest the wind while I can. When we have headwinds, we're not gonna go anywhere. So the tailwind, I wanted to do a lot of miles. I am doing a lot of miles. Good or bad, I don't know. But wow, awesome. Let's get a little bit more calories in me, and then we need to master the last stretch. Oh god, this never ends. I have to go up there again. Fuck. Ah.